What is wrong with my skin this week? I'm like breaking out all over. Why? Why? Hey guys, it's Tina here. Welcome back to another episode of Tina Tries It. In today's episode, I will be trying out makeup from a pouch. The products I'll be testing out today are from a new Korean brand called Shimmer. I actually found this brand on Instagram and reached out to them, and they sent me a bunch of their products. What caught my attention about this brand is their packaging. They make products in these little paper pouches that remind me of like little juice pouches. These pouches are really light, probably because you get 3 mils of product in each pouch. They're very thin as well. On top here you have the applicator, which you can twist and pull out. And it's just a regular wand that you would get in like a lip gloss, a liquid lipstick, or a concealer. So these guys are most popular for their lip products. They have 3 different types of finishes: velvet, matte, and glossy. They also make eye shimmers and eye glitters. And they also sent me a face corrector and concealer. This brand is getting more and more popular in South Korea, not only because of their funky packaging, but also because of their price. Guess how much one of these pouches will cost you? 3,500 won, which equals to $3 USD. Pretty cheap, right? I can't say there's many brands out there selling their makeup for this price. This makes me very curious to find out if they actually make quality products for this price, or will their formulas be a big miss? We shall find out. Before I try out the products, I do want to mention that I just launched some new lashes for Petite Cosmetics, and to celebrate, I will be doing a giveaway. Yay! I just added 4 new styles to the 3D Luxe collection. There's Bloom, Sunny, Lily, and Pom Pom. Also, bundle packs are now available for the Luxe Faux Mink collection. There's 2 different sets, the Bold Babe set and the Glam Gal. These are perfect for those of you who want to try a variety of lashes and you guys prefer the longer, more dramatic lashes that mimic the look and feel of mink hairs but are 100% cruelty free. So to celebrate the new launches at Petite Cosmetics, I'll be giving away 3 of these lash sets. So you'll get the 4 new lashes plus the bundle sets for the Luxe Faux Mink collection. If you want to enter, all you have to do is follow Petite Cosmetics on Instagram and comment on the latest photo. Leave your name and let me know what's your eye shape. Do you have hooded eyes, monolid eyes, wide set eyes, almond eyes? Let me know your eye shape because that's actually going to help me design lashes for you guys in the future. I'll recap all the info for you guys down below, so make sure you check out the description box. Okay, now we can try out the products. Please excuse my skin today. I am not having a very good skin week. I'm breaking out all over, and every day I just wake up with a new pimple, and yeah, I honestly don't know what's happening with my skin. It could be stress, it could be dairy in my diet, it could be lack of sleep, a bunch of things. I'm going to try out this face corrector first. I don't really reach for a lavender corrector very often. Lavender is used to correct yellowness in the skin. For my skin, I feel like, you know, there's only like a couple of different areas, maybe around my nose, that's a bit more yellow in color that I would want to correct. But yeah, some people also use lavender to brighten up their skin tone. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Now with correctors, you only want like a sheer amount. It's not a concealer per se. It's just meant to neutralize the skin tone. So you can see already those areas are looking brighter and a little bit more even in tone. Then I'm going to go in with my foundation. So you'd normally correct your skin first, go in with foundation, and then concealers on top. Sure. Because I have more areas to cover up today, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer. This is a full coverage foundation. So I like to mix 2 shades together, 216 and 212. If you guys are looking for a new full coverage foundation, this one is bomb. So I just mix it on the back of my hand, just a little bit of each. And yeah, a little goes a long way with this foundation, so you don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. I'm just gonna dot it on. I'll just do this side first so you guys can see how good this foundation is. So that's half my face done, and you guys can see the big difference. It's covered up 2 of those red spots here. This one is a little bit darker and more stubborn. So I'm going to test out that concealer that they sent me and see if that can cover this. What shade is this? It just says BCCN001. Okay, I think this is going to be too light to conceal acne with, but I can definitely highlight with this. I'm just going to pop a little bit underneath my eyes and just blend it in first. I believe they have a few other shades, like maybe 3 shades. Not really a wide selection. So I found the concealer is really easy to blend. It did really help to brighten up the center of my face, as you can see. It doesn't have a smell or anything. There's no scent. And yeah, inside it has 3 mils of product. The Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer has 5 mils of products. I thought it'd be actually a lot more. I guess because like this packet feels like there's barely anything in it because it's quite thin and it feels like it's mostly filled with air. But yeah, you get a bit more than half of what you would normally get in like the Benefit concealer. I'm just going to quickly conceal my little spots with a concealer from Marc Jacobs, the Accomplice Concealer. And oh, I should show you this little brush. This is my favorite brush to conceal any spots with. It's from Sigma. It's the angled pixel concealer brush. So I'm just going to dot that concealer on top really lightly. The brush pretty much does all the work for me, as long as you're not too heavy-handed. Now I am using a cream concealer because the skin around my pimple tends to get dry and flaky as the pimple heals. So I just like to use something a little bit creamier than like a liquid concealer. I find that that works better. What pimples, huh? What pimples? I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you as well. This is what my brows are looking like after about 3.5 weeks of laminating them. If you guys haven't watched that video, I permed my eyebrows upright to make them bushier and fuller. And yeah, this is how they're looking so far. They have dropped a little bit and I do have to brush them every morning, which is something different because I never had to brush my brow hairs every day before that. But yeah, they're still looking okay. So I just quickly filled in my brows and I started on my eye makeup. I used the new Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. There's some really nice shades in here and blending it was super easy. I'll probably post this eye makeup look on Instagram if you guys want to see like a cut down version. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to try the eye shimmers and the glitters. I have 2 eye shimmers here. This is what they swatch like. One is silver with a very pale purple reflex and the other one is similar to like a rose gold shade. I'm going to be using this one, which is the cool tone silver color. This probably will go with my eye makeup a little bit better. I really like how my cut crease turned out and I don't know, I feel like it looks really nice matte, but I think I'll go in with like the metallic shimmer just maybe along the cut crease. So I'm just going to use an angled brush and hopefully this won't stuff up my look. And I'm just going to line that crease. I'm trying my hardest not to stuff this up. So that turned out okay. When I open my eyes, it just completely disappears though because of my hooded eyes. I do find that this shimmer eyeshadow does set fairly quickly. So I just need to work a bit faster. I totally made a boo-boo. Believe it or not, I was going for a thin line, but that happened. I'm actually going to clean it up with the corrector that I use, that lavender one. That's what I used to cut my crease and it worked really well. I'm not sure if I'm loving the metallic liner over that. I think I might go in with the glitters actually. So there's 2 shades of the eye glitter. There's a silver shade and a more bronzy shade. I'm gonna go in with the silver shade. I think I'm just gonna pop it, you know, all over my mobile lid. So I'm just gonna dab this on. Ooh. Just gonna spread this glitter out. And what's nice about this is that the glitter itself is already spaced out, so it doesn't really like highlight any lines and wrinkles on your eyes, as opposed to when you put like metallic everywhere. What do you guys think? Do you like this better than before? I think this one stands out more. These glitters are actually really good. I was using my hand to swatch it before and You know, when I touch it now, it's like set and it's not budging. This glitter actually stays. Alrighty, so that's my eye makeup done. I am going for that 60s cut crease doll eye effect. Now for the fun part, we can swatch all the lipsticks. So as I mentioned before, there are 3 different types of finishes. There's glossy, matte, and velvet. I have 3 colors from each. Let's swatch the glossy ones first. These colors actually don't have a name, but they have a code at the back, which is not very easy to remember. But anyway, this is what the colors look like on my hand. I am gonna swatch it on my lips as well so you guys can see what the shades look like on my skin tone. This gloss has a really nice fruity scent. Makes me want to eat it because it smells like candy. The shade is a nice peachy shade. This one's a really nice vampy shade. I am digging this red shade. Wow. These glosses just make my lips look so plump and full. The only thing bad about glosses is that it doesn't last very long, especially if you're gonna eat, so you need to bring it with you throughout the day to make sure you touch up your lips. Next up, let's try out the velvet finishes. Again, I have 3 shades here, and this is what it swatches like on my hand. Yum, they smell so yummy. It has the same scent as the glossy finishes. The texture of this feels really nice on the lips. If you've used any other like Korean lipsticks that have that blurring or velvet texture, it almost has like a smoothing effect, and I don't know, like to me it kind of feels like primer. This doesn't feel dry on the lips at all. It's not like a regular liquid lipstick that sets. I feel like this will still transfer. Yeah, it will transfer, so again you'll need to bring this to touch up with you throughout the day. But yeah, I really like the color of this and I really want to eat it because it smells so good. This one smells different. It's starting to smell florally. That's so strange because the other one smelled fruity and this one definitely more florally. This pink is a little bit more vibrant than the previous one. Okay, I did a really bad job with this color. I kind of like went above my lip line, but this is what the shade looks like. Moving on to the last lip range, this is the matte formula. I hope these mattes aren't drying. Oh, this one has a different scent again. How do I explain this one? It kind of smells like bubblegum. So far the formula doesn't feel drying. At first when I put it on, it wasn't like completely matte, but I gave it a couple minutes and now it is a true matte lipstick. Feels really nice on my lips. A little bit sticky, just a tiny bit. Let's see if it's going to transfer. It does transfer, but a majority of it still is on my lips. Generally, matte formulas last a little bit longer than obviously the glossy and the velvet. But yeah, overall, the texture is really nice and not bad for $3, guys. $3. Ugh. Where is that? It's like a little fluff on my lip. Got it. Oh, I don't know if I'm a fan of this color. It's a bit bright. Kind of reminds me of a highlighter or for some reason Nicki Minaj. Actually, once it sets, it actually looks okay. It doesn't look that bad. This shade is very Barbie-esque. Alrighty, so I ended up wearing the velvet lip in shade QVML003. They really need to add like proper names to each shade so it's easier to remember. Now it's time for me to rate these products. I think you guys can already tell that I am a big fan of these. Like, come on, for $3, you would think the quality would be really bad or really like cheap. But honestly, if I did a blind test and I was just trying out these products, I would have never guessed that these products are so affordable. I think the standout products for me would be the lip products. They have so many shades, so many different textures and finishes. All of them feel really nice on the lips. I particularly like the velvet finish the best, but the glossy and matte ones are really good as well. For me, I prefer the eye glitter finish over the shimmer. I'm not a big fan of metallic eyeshadows, but yeah, the glitters are really nice, really comparable to like the Stila eye glitters. The corrector and concealers were not bad. Usually I don't use a lavender corrector very often, but I think they might have other correcting shades as well. The concealer that I used to highlight, that was really nice as well. It did the job. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about this brand. These are really good for those of you who want to experiment with your makeup. You know, you want to try different lip colors, but don't want to spend like $30, $40 on one colored lipstick. For that amount, you can get like 10 of these. These are really light, super easy to travel with. You don't have to worry about when you drop them, they're not gonna break. So in saying all that, I would rate this product a 9 out of 10. These products are amazing. The price point is ridiculous. The only thing is, if you're going for the concealers, there is not like a big range like the other bigger brands, but these guys are still new, so you know, who knows what the future holds for them. Maybe they will release more shades in the future. Anyways, that is it to this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to enter my giveaway on Instagram. Make sure you follow Petite Cosmetics. And also, of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I shall speak to you guys next time. Bye!